Well, let's go to Kuala Lumpur now with Nicole Johnson standing by. Nicole, the Malaysian government earlier gave a press conference and they were on message with the Australians as well. But they also went on to highlight the international efforts at trying to locate this missing plane.
That's right. First of all, they were very much on message with the Australians. It was a controlled, seemingly coordinated press conference, almost as though they had received the most up-to-date information from Australian authorities about how their search was progressing, what ships were involved, what vessels will be involved as well, and they were presenting that information in a way to make it sound as though this is a coordinated international effort, particularly with so much misinformation that's been around over the last 12 days. But they also wanted to emphasise the international nature of the search and also the fact that the northern search is continuing. That's that northern corridor that begins in the northern part of Thailand, stretches all the way up to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. So they said that the search is concentrating on that southern corridor, but they haven't forgotten the north, and it's continuing in that northern section as well.
Now, Nicole, just stand by for us. Let's just, before we get back to Nicole, let's just hear from what the acting Transport Minister in Malaysia had to say at the press conference.
Every effort is being made to locate the objects seen in the satellite imagery. It must be stressed that these sightings, while credible, are still to be confirmed.
All right, still sounding caution there. Now, of course, Nicole, we've been in this situation before. The distraught families where you are in China as well devour any leads in the last 13 days, only to be devastated. How are the families in Kuala Lumpur at the moment approaching this latest development?
Well, we haven't been able to speak to any of the families today. A lot of the families are being kept in one particular hotel, the Chinese families, and they're quite heavily cordoned off by security. And I would expect that security situation would be even tighter today after what happened on Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, 2 Chinese women, they came here to the press centre to protest about the type of information that they're receiving. They were very upset, incredibly emotional. The security guards bundled them into a room to get them away from the media, and then they were eventually dragged out through a media scrum. So it was quite traumatic scenes for them. But no doubt the families will be happy to get any information because they've been complaining about the quality of the information that they're receiving. They'll be relieved to hear that both sides, both the Australian Prime Minister and the Malaysian Prime Minister, are on track and saying that it's credible information. But as you pointed out, both sides are also being very cautious and measured because the last thing they can afford to do at the moment is to falsely raise people's hopes when they're saying that they don't even know that these 2 objects have anything to do with the missing plane at this stage.
That's right, caution all round. Nicole, thank you very much for that. There's Nicole Johnson there reporting for us from Kuala Lumpur.